Aye, boom. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some crazy dark Jersey drill for the likes of SDOT Go, who is basically leading the way by using these beats very consistently. And overall, it's sounding pretty cold. It is a big breath of fresh air here in this. So we are going to be referencing a couple of his latest songs in terms of structure, sound selection. I'll explain SDOT Go's sound in greater detail in like 20 seconds. But on another note, since these dark Jersey drill beats are kind of blowing up at the minute, what are you man thinking about a brand new Jersey drum kit coming out with all the new sounds that everyone's using on these Jersey drill beats? Drop a like on the video, man. It tells YouTube that other producers should be watching this content. And if you're new around there, hit the subscribe button for new content every Friday and Tuesday, Friday, whatever. And as always, this FLP will be available over on my Patreon if you're trying to go in and have a look at my mix in closer detail. So the thing is with these dark Jersey drill beats, from what I've gathered from listening to SDOT anyway, the melody tends to be one of two things: either your classic halftime drill piano or some kind of like ethnic styled melody. The drums are then a mix between Jersey and drill, hence the name Jersey drill. Of course, you have your Jersey kick pattern along with some other unique bouncy Jersey percussion, but there's also some kind of like drill drum patterns in there, the likes of like the gunshot effects. You have your snuff perk, drill drum fills, even like a heavyish counter snare or bongo. And then when it comes to arrangement, there's pitch changes, there's chops, and it kind of like evolves into different sections of the beat. We're gonna take all that on board and we're gonna start making some dark Jersey drill. Okay, so the BPM range for these kind of beats normally tends to be between like 140 to 150, and today we're gonna be in 145, and we're gonna go for that ethnic styled melody today. It's of course Sahara Voices. It's literally perfect for creating these dark ethnic styled melodies. We've loaded in the reversed vocal phrases. Also, the cool thing about this bank is not only does it have vocal phrases, but it also gives you those atmospheres and textures. So let's change the vocal for the last 18 bars. It's sounding pretty cinematic, it's sounding pretty ethnic. And then we have fully just changed the sound by adding 200% of Gullfoss. Gullfoss is like a dynamic kind of EQ. It's also like the Soothe plugin. It just tidies up the mix completely. I'm gonna pitch it down a little bit as well because I feel like it was a little bit too high, so maybe 300 cents. That's sounding clean. Alright, next. You man know that I love the Duduk. Ooh. Let's try to chop these a little bit. Alright, with all the chops rendered together, it now sounds like this. We're gonna open this up in Edison. We're gonna come over to this blur function. We're gonna click blur, accept, and we just want to drag this out. We might actually pitch this down a full octave as well. The thing is with these melodies, you don't really need them to be that complex. You just kind of need to get the atmosphere and textures right. So quite simply, all you want to do is have this pattern here as follows. Literally just control and B all the way for 8 bars. Next, what I like to do is sidechain my kick to the melodies using kickstart 2. I like to put a little bit of percussion underneath it, and we're also going to add a tiny bit of delay onto this. You can use some like bongos, some heavy counter snares here, whichever you feel comfortable with. Also layering it with this little kind of snare-ish kind of sound. Next is the snap. Now this is basically like your snare for the beat, and I also like to ascend them in velocity. Now after you've kind of got this basics down, this is where kind of sound selection is very important and where it comes into play. You kind of want to be putting on some unique Jersey bouncy percussion. I'll put that before the clip. Yeah, I like that. See, with these Jersey drums, a lot of the sounds actually come from like gun noises and stuff, which I believe helps it blend like so well into drill. And then on the one, grab this gunshot. To be honest, I normally like to put these gunshots nearly every 4 bars in these beats. And as well as these gunshots, you hear this bell just as much as the gunshot as well. Alright, time to get the 808 in E minor right now. And I also like to mess with the pitch of some of them, so either up octaves or down like fifths and stuff. Now that our kind of like main drums are done, we kind of need to sauce them up with a Jersey kind of style. We're going to add in this sound that's from my Jersey stash. Every second one, you want to adjust the velocity lower. We're also going to add in this little sound here. And something that's actually quite noticeable with Jersey style bouncy drums. There's a lot of things that have this kind of sound wave that has like a bounce in them where it's like 2 parts. I mean, literally another example of that is the bed squeak. Might do something like... Alright, I feel like this is our kind of... Alright, I feel like this is kind of like the main section of the beat done. The intro, and then maybe like the bridge section. Like I said at the very beginning, there's a lot of pitch changes in these kind of beats, especially on the intro. So we've just pitched the intro up 500 cents. So we're going to come straight into the Aries multi-kit. We're going to take one of these drum fills. Follows. There's also chops on some of these intros. If you listen to any of SDOT's beats, like chop the whole beats on the kicks and the 808s. I let the percussion run through with it. Until you eventually get an intro that's sounding somewhat like this. And then we've got like the main part of the beat that will probably go on for like 16 bars. We can kind of work on some kind of like bridged section over here. So for the bridge section, we've actually added a gross beat onto the 808. And then this is it basically starting from the start again. Basically just repeats as follows. I'm also starting a brand new type beats channel just for these type of beats. So SDOT Go, dark Jersey drill type beats. I'm gonna try upload like nearly every other day on there. I'm gonna pin it in the comments. If you want to hear all the stuff I'm making, then go check it out, go get inspired. And if you've made it this far in the video, you know there's 2 things to do. Make sure you've liked the video, make sure you're subscribed to me, and run me up on Instagram and Twitch, because they're the only 2 things I care about. I'm out. Good luck. See you later.